Good morning. Good morning.
This is a good occasion, right? And had we known that this occasion would bring about 9 inches of rain, we would have done it in July. But no, good to be here. And even as we are here, we do want to bear in mind that there's still some flooding going on in the city, and various people in our city that are addressing that. Definitely want to keep our neighbors in our hearts and in our prayers. We're here to celebrate the joyous occasion of flipping the switch, the installation of solar energy here in South Dallas at Innercity Community Development Corporation. My name is Billy Lane. I'm the Assistant Executive Director for ICDC, as we affectionately call it. Our program is rather short, and we're going to hear from some distinguished members here. Councilman Balsadua, District 7, will be here shortly. I want to, at this time, introduce Mr. Johnny Richardson. And Mr. Johnny Richardson is the program manager for the Green Mountain Energy Sun Club. I'm going to ask Mr. Richardson to come up.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
I'm Johnny Richardson, the program manager for the Green Mountain Energy Sun Club, and we are so happy to celebrate this morning with ICDC on this special occasion. Green Mountain Energy is the nation's longest-serving renewable energy retailer. They founded the Sun Club in 2002 to advance sustainability by partnering with organizations thoughtfully engaged in the communities that we serve. This year marks our 20th anniversary of giving. And in these past 20 years, we supported projects promoting renewable energy, resource conservation, education, awareness, clean transportation, and sustainable agriculture. Thanks to the contributions from Green Mountain Energy, its employees, and most importantly, the customers who donate to the Sun Club program, we were able to provide a sustainability grant of nearly $130,000 to ICDC for a 50.8 kilowatt solar array that will significantly reduce the organization's electricity costs and impact on the environment, while serving as an educational tool and increasing ICDC's resilience. This new system is anticipated to offset about 78% of the building's energy needs. The energy cost savings from the new solar array will allow more than 360 individuals to receive one-on-one home ownership counseling sessions. We are honored to partner with ICDC to create a stable, safe, and vibrant community in the South Dallas neighborhoods, focused on the creation of generational wealth. Through working with the Sun Club, I've learned that sustainability is more than environmental stewardship. We believe in solutions that not only benefit the planet, but also benefit the people in the local communities that we serve. And that is exactly why we chose to partner with ICDC. To date, the Sun Club has donated nearly $12 million, supporting over 145 unique projects across Texas and the Northeast. And the one that we are celebrating here today is no exception, and we're just getting started. If you know of another nonprofit that's interested in applying for a Green Mountain Energy Sun Club grant, I would encourage them to check us out at greenmountain.com/sunclub. And and they'll be talking with me, and I would love to be able to meet them. So send them my way. All right, thank you so much.
Thank you, Johnny. I love that number that you made us aware of, reducing our energy, offsetting our energy needs by 78%.
Yeah.
Why do I love that? Because I have to sign the electric bills. This time we want to introduce some of our partners. A project of this size cannot happen without partnerships. It is impossible. And anytime you see this type of success, it's all because of partnerships. I want to introduce Tracy Wallace. These are just introductions of Green Careers Dallas. Tracy was very instrumental in helping kick this project off, bring us into it, and really just kind of bringing it together. So Tracy Wallace is to my right. I also want to introduce Mark Cullum of Skygate Construction. And Mark, give him a hand, give him a hand. I told Mark that I barely recognize him because for the last 2 months, every time I've seen him, he is drenched from head to toe in sweat, being on a metal roof. But every time I saw him, he had a smile on his face. He was determined to get the job done. And then his apprentice, Kiera, right here to my right. And you should know, Kiera is also a veteran. She is a veteran Marine. More than that, the first time I met Kiera, I said, "You are a soldier," because I don't think I'd be standing on that roof as hot as it is. And she did it with a smile on her face. And so these partners very critical to us accomplishing this effort, not to mention Green Mountain. I think
Tracy and then Kiera.
All right, we're going to go ahead and have Tracy come up. Give her a hand.
Thank y'all. Tracy Wallace, Green Careers Dallas. Our mission is to disrupt poverty through green career training and community education. And we do that through solar installation training since 2017. Solar has a pathway of advancement. It starts at a living wage, and we're just thrilled that Kiera is here today. We're thrilled that ICDC wanted to go down travel this path, and as I like to say, solar installed anywhere is a learning lab, and this is on a prominent corner in South Dallas, and thanks to Ms. Ragsdale wanting to go forward with this, it's going to be here shining as a beacon for what can be, not only for building owners, but for workers, and right here in the heart of South Dallas. So we're just thrilled. Thank you so much.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
I'm Kiera Clemens. I am a GCD graduate as well as an employee of Skygate Solar. And if you told me 2 years ago I'd have a career in solar, I wouldn't believe you. When I got out of the military, my transition was a little bumpy. I found myself dealing with some housing issues, which kind of led me down a path of looking at alternative ways of living. That led me down to University, where I learned a lot about tiny homes and van conversions, and that was my introduction to solar energy. And then, perusing on the internet, I found a calendar that offered some solar training, and that's where I got introduced to Mark McCullum and Tracy Wallace. I took their class, and just the education was an immediate transition into actually being able to apply the work. So having the opportunity to work on a project such as this, and also to understand the background of ICDC, is just a pleasure and an honor to work on the project. So, again, thank you for allowing me to share my story and allowing me to work on the project.
I want to take just a moment to introduce we have some board members here as well as some staff. And again, this is all about the team. We cannot do this alone. So in our audience this morning, we have Dr. Teresa Jackson, Chair of the Board of ICDC. We also have Joan Smotzer, who heads our Finance Committee. We also have Verinia Hatch, who is our Controller and CEO of Hatch and Associates. And then we have Mr. Joe Bodette, who is our Project and Construction Manager. And if I'm not mistaken, I think she's kind of outside the picture, but we have Miss Katrina Rhodes, who is our home ownership manager. So give her a hand. All right, at this time.
Adam Basador just texted me and said, I'm leaving now.
All right.
Right, they have, and let me just say
I
this.
tell you what, Chief, why don't you come on up? And while we wait on Councilman
It's
Basador.
going to be a while before we, okay, I'll
Yeah.
okay.
So a woman who needs no introduction, as it says, our executive director and founder of ICDC is Diane Ragsdale.
Thank you very much. Thank you so very much. Thank you. I'm not trying to be apologetic to the mayor by no means or to the city council, but this is a difficult time. And so what's happening here is that not only they normally meet on Wednesdays, but now they're meeting on today they're meeting on Tuesday because of performance reviews for their staff. And the city manager has so much power, it doesn't have the utmost power, all the power, but that the city council does appoint people in particular. They hire and fire people in particular. And in addition to that, and you might say, why is it so necessary? Because as Reverend Billy indicated, this is a difficult time for many of our families in this city. And so the governor has come at this time to declare this area as this ASTA area. And Adams, much of his district is underwater. Councilman Adam Basador. So we're very blessed that we're not underwater. But we could have been. Let me go on and give my presentation because we're certainly so glad that Johnny, I'm so glad to see you beyond a Zoom call. I don't know what to do. And so it's just so very helpful to see people in person. Thank you all for being with us today as ICDC unveils another tool in our arsenal to fight economic and social injustice. The South Dallas Trail Park Inner-City Community Development Corporation continues its mission of building lives and revitalizing neighborhoods with several ongoing initiatives. Some of you might know about us, but some of you might not. These initiatives include building over 250 homes, providing much needed home ownership opportunities, building an office complex for commercial and retail development, creating a business incubator center to support the growth of new and existing businesses, building a healthcare facility across the street there, and developing a partnership with Dallas College to provide work training programs from the South Dallas Training Center that's also located on ICDC's campus behind us. And of course, you are located in a building that we developed and built in year 2000. Now, with this generous donation of over $130,000, thank you, sir, from Green Mountain Energy Sun Club, we installed our new powerful solar array of 50.8 kilowatts. That will offset 78% of the building's energy needs, making ICDC a green, sustainable energy organization right here in sunny South Dallas. I wore my green, of course. And so, stakeholders like Green Mountain Energy and locally, Tracy Wallace of Green Careers, Dallas, thank you for all what you have done and continue to do. This partnership enables us to provide free green construction training, which is creating for graduates like Kiara, who is gainfully employed in the green construction industry with Skygate, owned by Mark McCullum, who was in the installer for our array. This jump to solar is not just to reduce our dependence upon the utility grid. More importantly, flipping this switch benefits the entire community that we serve by using less fossil fuel and reducing pollutants and greenhouse gas emissions that come from non-green construction. We're especially proud to be a leader in the South Dallas Fair Park communities to confront environmental racial injustice. By switching to solar power, ICDC joins the fight to confront global warming and promote climate change. ICDC wants to model the type of businesses we want built in District 7. We know that none of this would have come as quickly without Green Mountain's energy donation and our local stakeholders' contributions. With that being said, we're so pleased that we live in a city where the mayor and council members are as concerned about sustainable energy as ICDC is. And so to that end, I give you the Honorable Adam Balsadou.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
And thank you, Honorable Ragsdale.
Thank you.
I just want to say thank you for having me to be a part of this celebration. And this is flipping the switch is incredible, not only for ICDC, just as mentioned, but it's incredible for the southern sector as a whole, not just South Dallas Fair Park. This is speaking to racial environmental justice. This is speaking to CCAP goals that we have in the city in lowering all of the greenhouse gas dependency that we have. And also taking matters in our own hands at a local level with our partners to make sure that we don't have the dependency on a grid that we have seen already fail on us. And we don't have leadership at the state level that's going to take the necessary action to keep us safe, especially those with energy dependency needs. In southern Dallas, we've got a lot of older infrastructure. We've got a lot of needs, and we're going to need to shed some of the load on the energy dependency here in the southern sector so that we don't have much of an impact whenever those circumstances come up that we saw happen last year. So I'm just happy more than anything to be here as a supporter and always a supporter of ICDC and the work that you all do for our community. And this is exciting. I'm always excited to see any green efforts. Thank you to Green Mountain for y'all's contribution to make this happen. And I just can't wait for the excitement that everyone's going to have to see these solar panels in South Dallas. And instead of only seeing them on the rooftops in other parts of the city of Dallas like we've been used to for so long. So it's setting a precedent that I hope we can continue to maintain and sustain going forward.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, well, great. And now we're going to have a wonderful photo opportunity. Yeah? And so feel free to stand by. And those that are here for media, we want you to stay so that you can talk individually with the councilman and Johnny Richardson, as well as the ICD executives, Billy Lane and Ms. Ragsdale. Okay?